Welcome back to part two of the Cat's Meow with Karen Brunger today. Continuing on with our interview, Karen, what does the industry currently look like to you? I mean, after 35 years, what are some of the changes that you've seen that have been really, I mean, maybe even the way we market our business now as consultants?
Well, of course, absolutely. The internet was huge because when I started, there was no such thing, and it was strictly word of mouth. And I really built my business just based on word of mouth. But then with the internet, then that's when I was really able to go international. So uh, that's huge. And being able to do the marketing with social media,
Mhm.
which I'm still not anywhere near taking full advantage of. So I mean, the possibilities are really limitless, are just amazing. It's a very, very exciting time, I think, to be in business right now. And that's really because of the internet and being able to provide, even with platforms like we're using Zoom right now, like just
I
it's so
know.
so accessible.
Yeah.
It's exciting, and it's exciting being able to work with people from all over the world and build relationships with even more people. Yeah, absolutely.
It's limitless, it's boundless. For me, even I'm writing a blog every day. I've begun the industry leader YouTube videos. So I'm posting on my blog, my website. I'm sharing blogs every day. I'm asking, my viewers to like and share the videos and subscribe to the channel because it really is the starting point of she told two people, they told two people, he told two people, and it does grow that way. I'm really only at even the tip of the iceberg, only beginning with all of the digital marketing, and I'm looking forward to in January, looking to you, but also working with some of your recommendations to move forward with the digital marketing and developing Chic Image Consulting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're doing great, Catherine.
Thank you. You're my teacher and my mentor. I'm following every word that's been taught. I'm so passionate about it, and I love it. And it takes no energy to do something that you're passionate
Mm-hmm.
about. Yes, I'm an accountant during the day, but in the evenings, I'm an image consultant, and it's so much fun. I
Mm-hmm.
The future of the industry to me really does look a lot like the digital marketing, and expressing ourselves through video, but making sure that we are still trying to connect with our niche market, which is really important to define that right now. It's not really all women and men, but it's trying to fulfill many needs in the industry.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, as you mentioned, it's really important to identify your niche market. I think one of the mistakes that people make, and sometimes when they go out of business or decide it's too challenging, is because they're going after a market that's too broad, or it's not a niche that's it's not really their niche. So yeah, it's important to find who it is you really love to work with, who is natural for you, who's a good fit with you. So we're looking at our backgrounds, our experiences, and who we're comfortable with, or who we aspire to be, and that really tells us, who the ideal for us to be working with, for sure.
Mm-hmm. So those are some of the things I'm working out and working through. So in January, as I've developed this stuff, I'll be moving more forward with my marketing and that type of thing to expand and grow the business for myself and my clients. What advice would you give to someone who's starting in this industry?
Okay, so advice. I would say dream, have a big dream big, like have a really clear vision of of your ideal job, of what you want to be doing, of how it will look. Even if it doesn't seem to be possible, just have that and put it in writing.
Mm-hmm.
That's really important. Is not just to think it, but also put it in writing. And then start off the way you mean to go on. So, if there's a mission or something that you really want to achieve, then start right from day one, working at the big picture. It's really about doing something every day that moves you closer to that vision that you have. When that vision is clear, when it's in writing, for me, what my experience is that it's almost like it's compelled towards me. I find myself doing it or achieving that vision, even though I might have written down something that I thought was impossible, or I had no idea how to do it, or it was like really scary. I found that it was happening. As soon as I wrote it down, it was happening usually way faster, much faster than I was ever prepared for. And coming in ways that I had no idea that was even possible. It's crazy. It's amazing how it works. So I would say that's really important. The other thing is get help, like have a business coach, have multiple coaches. So,
Yes.
I worked with a business coach, life coach, spiritual coach, speaking coach, publishing coach, whatever it is that we're working on. So of course here we're talking about business. So a business coach has always been able to take my business when I thought, okay, I don't know what else to do now, I'm stuck, I'm at my ceiling, then getting the right kind of coach in, it's like, oh, now I get it. Now I see, because then it's seeing beyond what's on the other side of the obstacle, right? And going around the obstacle or blasting through it or whatever it takes. But yeah, it's having the coach that has already walked that path, that understands it, that knows what to do, and okay, just do it.
Yeah. And it really, if you're open and ready to move and listen and take instruction, once again, you can really move forward quickly with the right person. We don't have to do everything
and that's
alone.
what you said there is absolutely key. Yeah, because I've known so many people that they get a coach and then they won't listen.
I know.
Right?
Yeah. Is that wild?
Like, oh, they have all the excuses they have excuses or reasons why that won't work. They can't do that. But then why did you hire a coach? Yeah. And I know one of my first coaches, he said, okay, I will work with you, but if I do, you have to do every single thing I ask you to do, even though you don't see the point of it. And I said, yes, I will do that. And I did. And within probably, that was my first business coach. I think within 3 weeks, my income actually started tripling. It was pretty amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things I'll probably need to talk to you about offline, about my next steps in January and where I see myself going. I think too that once again, we'll go back to what is holding you back. In this example, hiring someone to help you or to lead you or guide you and not listening really does hold you back.
Right. Yeah. Not listening. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or even, and I would say anytime I thought I had to figure it out for myself and do it on my own, that held me back big time.
Right.
That was probably, seriously, that might be one of the biggest things, is when I thought, okay, I need to figure this out by myself. And I thought I had to do it on my own. And really, hello, there's all these experts around me. All I had to do was like tap into that. And, and whatever my financial investment is in that, I mean, even if it was like hurting a little bit when I did that, well, at the end of it, it becomes a no-brainer. If I invest $10,000, but because of that 10,000, I'm making 100,000 or 500,000, then why would I not do that? That's ridiculous.
Exactly. So, and it's so important to not limit ourselves once again. There's the difference between resources and resourceful. And if we're resourceful, we can always find a way to fulfill our dreams. I'm also carrying a journal with me and building my dream Chic image consulting, and 10,000 services have been provided already in my picture of Chic image consulting. So I'm using my law of attraction, and I'm building the business and writing about it every day and doing one more thing to fulfill the goal that I see has already occurred. So I'm using law of attraction. I'm really studying and making sure that I'm looking at what's available for me to you know, Pinterest. How do you use Pinterest? What is the time frame for Pinterest, YouTube, and all those things? But yeah, I think that one of the greatest suggestions is to know when you need to look out of your circle and say, okay, I need some more expert help now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any issues that might hold me back from reaching my goals?
For you personally?
Yeah.
I don't know, because you're the only one that would know that, right?
Yeah, that's so true. I having gone through the training, and I was really I was fully involved in all my courses, and everything was passionate. I loved every part of it. I was learning. I made sure that my formatting, everything was the very best I could produce. And if it didn't look right, I would do it again, because I knew that in the end, this was a really serious formal document for me. So all my courses and my homework, I tried to make sure I used the best I had available at the time to do a beautiful job. And I'm really looking forward to doing even more, because, you know, all of the experience that we have comes together for this very moment. Everything we needed is right here within us for this very moment and to move forward. I've really enjoyed my courses with you, Karen, and I think you are a phenomenal person, and I know that, like many people, you have helped me with my image, and you've helped me with several things and aspects about myself, so that any limiting beliefs, I have minimized those, and now I feel that my world is limitless, and my world, I can have anything I want. All I have to do is dream it. So thank you, Karen.
You're welcome. You are a star, Catherine.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate you taking the time to have this interview with me today. I am grateful for all of the things that you do. And I love that we're all being our own kind of beautiful, and you're teaching us how to do it. Thank you again, Karen.
Thanks, Catherine. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.